Today was a bit of a lazy day, a little bit more quiet than most of the days here, and just feels good to be outside. And I guess doing this vlog also teaches me a lot about myself, since what I'm trying to do is, in a way, just see if it's possible to live a free life. And it's definitely quite scary. I mean, when I was saying that I'm worried about not being worried, it's more like I would say I'm scared about not being worried. So we all have fears in different ways and forms. Fear is what clouds our vision. Because ultimately, and that's why the analogy to this island is so beautiful, when I recorded the session, I went up to the mountainside. Since the island is about 1,500 meters above sea level, the clouds hit basically the island. So in that area that almost looks like Ireland, very often you have clouds. You're in the midst of these clouds, and that also clouds your vision. Fear also controls us, obviously. Society needs human beings who are afraid, because the whole system would collapse the moment we wouldn't be afraid anymore, because probably nobody would show up to work anymore, since with a lot of jobs, people don't do them because they love them, they do them because they're afraid if they don't do them, then certain things would happen. Like they would become homeless, they wouldn't have enough money to eat, their friends would look down on them, maybe they couldn't afford their mortgage anymore. So fear keeps us doing things that we are not really excited about doing. And this fear also holds a lot of people back to do what they love to do, because we're too afraid by the outcome. The outcome might be positive or negative. So one fear is that it might work out, because what would happen to our lives if it might work out. And the other fear is, of course, that it might not work out. And who knows what happens to our lives if it doesn't work out. The sad thing about fear is that a lot of beautiful things, a lot of great art, a lot of great inventions are held back because people are too afraid to just follow their bliss, follow what they love to do, and say, look, I go through the fear. And ultimately that fear are the clouds that cloud even that Ireland-looking area here on this island from seeing the sun, from seeing the light, from really living what you came here to live. Life to me is to break out of that fear. We can't see the life we could live when we are in the clouds of fear. That's why it's so important to see that the sun is always above the clouds, as your life is always on the other side of fear. Now, you can focus on the fear, you can focus on the clouds, and just say there's no sun. Or you can focus on that there is the fear at the moment, but beyond the fear, there's your life. A life worth living, the life you want to live, the life you inspire to live, the life you jump out of bed in the morning because you want to do what you want to do. And that's what I also try to show with this vlog, that maybe on the other side of fear there is that life that you always wanted to live. And I really believe in that. Well, I know that because we all grew up with fear. Fear is, I think, our natural state of being, to be afraid. Because there's so many things we try to control because we feel so out of control. But then can we control these things? Is it possible to control these things? And I would say it's not, you know. But we try and we fail and we're afraid. So it is about finding happiness, about, you know, getting through the cloud of fear that we all have, that by now is our natural state of being, to a place where we are less afraid, where we're more alive, where we have an adventurous life, where we have a life of happiness and joy. So I hope you stay tuned. I try my best not to fall back into the fears I have. Thanks for being here. I see you guys tomorrow. If you liked what you saw, if it inspired you, please like and subscribe. I see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Then it's hard not to be free in places like this here, you know. It's almost impossible, I would say.